So, hello and welcome. My name's Steve Nobel, and today I'm speaking with Carol Nayach on Metatron and the Arcturians, Divine Expression Through Expanding Consciousness. Carol's been channeling the Arcturians for about 3 years, and she's been leading a group working with the Arcturians in central London for the last 2. Here she offers guided meditations, transmissions, which happen every Wednesday evening in the Notting Hill area. And her website is arcturianemissariesoflight.co.uk. So, Carol, welcome.
Good morning to you, Steve.
Morning, Carol. Well, Carol, I mean, I know your work, and I come to the group regularly, but can we, just for the listeners, explain who is Archangel Metatron?
Well, what can I say? Where can I begin? Of course, it's said, as I expect most of us know, that Archangel Metatron sits at the side of the throne of God. And such a huge consciousness, how can we possibly begin really to understand the magnificence of such a great consciousness? But Archangel Metatron creates the technologies of light, the light language, the codes of light, which moves down through the dimensions, creating the blueprint, let's say, for all the dimensions and all life.
And I know from my studies of the Kabbalah that he's supposed to be the twin of Sandalphon. Sandalphon's the archangel of the earth. Do you experience both of them, or really, yeah? How do you experience Sandalphon and Metatron, if you do?
Well, I do experience Sandalphon, yes, and I find it a very beautiful energy. In fact, since you've mentioned Sandalphon, something has just occurred to me that through my own spiritual work and, of course, connecting to my higher self and the higher realms, higher beings, I have noticed recently how with the shift in energies that we're also experiencing those fifth dimensional energies through our base chakra and our connection to the earth and to the spirit of Gaia. So it's just occurred to me that that is probably also connected to Archangel Sandalphon.
What is your experience of working with these angels? How do you feel them?
Well, I suppose that's a difficult question to answer, isn't it? It's about gradually through practice and with time, becoming more and more open to be able to receive spiritual light into your crown chakra, into all your chakras. And as we clear ourselves more and more through personal work on ourselves, the channel becomes clearer. And with practice, one gradually begins to be able to pick up different energies and to say, oh, that's Sananda. Or I'm going to ask Archangel Metatron to work with me now. And you feel Archangel Metatron's energy coming in. It's really an instant response. It's quite interesting, isn't it, how once we have opened and raised our frequency to a level where these beings are able to connect to us, their response is instant. As soon as we make the call and even begin to think about them, their energy is immediately with us.
It was 11:11 in the morning, just as you were answering that question. I just noticed it here on this lovely sunny day in London. But there we are. What is the work of the angels on the planet at the moment? Why are they kind of really more present now than, say, 50 years ago?
Well, as we get closer to the ascension, as the frequencies are rising, so they're more and more able to bring in their energies. I think their energies have always been available to us, but we haven't been sufficiently open and our energies have been too dense for them to be able to get through to us in the way that they are able to now. And I have noticed, as I'm sure we all have, that all the beings of light are just bringing their energies closer and closer to us all the time.
Yes, indeed. Now, Metatron and some of these angelic forces work with the Arcturians, which you work with very closely. Can you say something to listeners about the Arcturians, who they are and what's their work here on the Earth?
Yes, of course. Well, the Arcturians are obviously star beings from the star system Arcturus, and we are told that they are some of the most evolved beings in this section of the universe, and they're actually said to be in charge of this section of the universe. Part of their work is to lead a planet into its ascension, and they have placed their light around planet Earth and are working with Mother Earth, with all humanity, and are available to anyone who wishes to connect with them and to work with them. And they really can work with us in the most amazing ways. Of course, it's multi-dimensional, and many of the ways in which they work with us is outside of our human consciousness, and it can take quite some time to integrate everything that they do for us in our higher dimensional bodies and in our etheric bodies.
Now, I know there's you talk often about the Arcturian Stargate at the meetup. Can you say something about this Stargate and how we can connect to it?
Well, just a little bit about the Stargate. The Stargate is in the etheric realms, in a higher dimensional realm. It's run by the Arcturians. It was established by the Arcturians, and it is overseen by Archangel Metatron. One of the purposes of the Stargate, which applies to ascending humanity, is that they say that at the moment of an individual's ascension, they travel to the Stargate, and it's like a way station where we enter into the Stargate and we choose from the Stargate where we will go next. So we may wish to return to our home star system. We may wish to choose another planet or system, or we may even wish to return to planet Earth. And that all happens in the Stargate. And the Arcturians have also said that some of the star beings that have come here to help from other galaxies, other systems, many of them have travelled through the Stargate into their Earth incarnation. So that is one aspect of the Stargate. Another aspect of the Stargate, of course, is it's overseen by Archangel Metatron, and Archangel Metatron is producing a very powerful magnetic attraction to counteract the magnetic attraction of the Earth, so that we are being attracted into the ascension energies and will be attracted to the Stargate at the time of ascension.
Now, the Arcturians seem to be very active with people on the Earth who are connected to their energy. One of the things that I've been working with is this like blue column of light. Could you mention something about that? I find it very powerful.
Well, of course, their light is blue. Of course, they work with all energies, all rays of light, but the Arcturian blue light, of course, is a very powerful light. It's also a very healing light for us. So when we're in a corridor of blue light, which they place around us, it's very healing, very activating, and it also provides a protection for us, so that when we travel with the Arcturians, for instance, to their starship Athena, or to the Stargate entrance, or to their magnificent crystal temple, we are protected by them in that corridor as we travel through the dimension.
Okay. What about the Arcturian etheric crystal? Can you say something about that?
Well, the Arcturians have downloaded onto this planet, with the help of David Miller and his group of 40 work, 12, I believe, or possibly 13 etheric crystal energies. They are spheres of higher dimensional energies which have been placed into this planet, holding higher dimensional light. It is a multi-dimensional representation of the tree of life, which has been brought into this planet, holding the energies necessary for this planet to move up into the fifth dimension. It creates corridors, portals, gateways for the higher dimensional energies to be received into this planet. And it's also facilitating, through their connection to each other, a new meridian system in the etheric for this planet.
Well, so Carol, I know you've got a kind of meditation transmission to connect us to Metatron and the Arcturians, so I'll pass over to you.
Well, Archangel Metatron, of course, creates the frequencies of light, the geometries of light, the codes of light throughout the dimensions. So when we do connect to Archangel Metatron and do some work with him, we will work with the codes of light from Metatron. So let us prepare ourselves to begin a little meditation. So simply by listening to this meditation, the Arcturians, Archangel Metatron, and beings of light will be able to connect with you and, at your request, work with you. So whilst much of the work will be beyond your third dimensional consciousness, simply trust that they are with you and they will be working with you. So let us begin now to simply come inside into our inner being. Already we begin to feel the presence of the spiritual energies that are here for us now. But let us relax down into our bodies as we move our focus downwards and inwards, coming more and more deeply into our innermost being, where we simply need to be, where there is no effort to be made, nothing that we need to do, no struggle, no effort, simply to be. When we come into this place, we open, we become receptive. We are in a place of allowance. We let go and we surrender. And we can now take our focus to our crown chakra. Allow our crown to open a little wider, and we make a call to our higher self to move closer to us, to bring down its love and light, down through our crown, through our central column into our hearts, into our energy field. And as we relax into this energy of light, we feel ourselves filling with the energy of spirit, with the light of my soul, as we welcome higher aspects of myself into my being, into my energy field. I am connected to above, and now I wish to connect to below. So I move my focus downwards to my base chakra. I feel the energy of spirit filling my base chakra, and I move downwards into the earth, down through the earth, into the heart and core of Gaia, where I connect with her heart, with her spirit, and I allow to rise upwards into my energy field and into my body, the spirit of Gaia. I begin to feel at one with my planet, with all life, as I embrace her into my being. I am connected to her through my root chakra, feeling the blissful sensations of the spirit of earth, and she rises up into my heart as my heart expands, opening to love. As I feel my love for Gaia, so I receive into my heart the love which she has for me. My aura, my energy field is now expanding. I sense or feel or visualize my aura in the shape of a perfect cosmic egg, surrounded in golden light. I feel safe. I feel protected. I am connected above and connected below. I rest in this energy as I allow it to permeate into the whole of my being. I am now ready to raise my energy to a higher frequency. So we ask the Arcturians now to bring to us their shimmering energy. As they place a blue corridor of light around our energy body and bring their shimmering energy, we rest for a few moments in this energy as from below our frequency is gradually raised upwards, up through our aura, shimmering us into a higher frequency of light as we rest in the higher frequencies. We are now feeling lighter and freer. We know ourselves now as beings of light, in a physical body. We know the truth of our essence as we allow our consciousness now to expand outwards and upwards using our third eye. As we expand into galactic consciousness, we see the galaxy before us, and we experience ourselves within this galactic consciousness, its vastness, and we are there, a being of light in oneness with our galaxy. As the galactic consciousness pours in through our third eye and our crown chakra, let us move to our heart, to the higher heart, the chakra just above our physical heart. Allow this chakra to be activated within you as you bring your focus to this area of your thymus. Allow yourselves to open now to the galactic vibration of love. There is nothing for you to do here, simply to open and allow. As the galactic love vibration enters into your heart and your higher heart, as we receive this vibration from the Andromedans, it's a beautiful energy to simply rest in as we meditate in silence for a few moments and allow yourself to experience the blissfulness, the peace, the unity of galactic love. Sananda draws closer as Jesus Sananda also brings his love. Allow Sananda to move closer to your being as you open your hearts to receive him. He is ready to merge with us. We are preparing. We are being prepared to embody Christ consciousness into our being. I feel the light of Christ within, as I allow Lord Sananda to come closer to me and to merge with my being. I accept the sacredness of this moment, and I am grateful. I am also a divine being of light. All unworthiness falls away as we enter more fully into the truth of our multi-dimensional beingness. So from this higher place within, we are now ready to receive the energies which Archangel Metatron wishes to bring to us. Simply relax once more, letting go and opening to receive. When you are in your true being, there is nothing to be done. You simply allow. As Archangel Metatron brings his energies to us, Archangel Metatron brings his energies to us through the central sun, carrying the codes of light, the language of light, the original blueprint to restore our DNA to its original Adam Eve Cadman blueprint. As you receive the codes of light into your heart and into your beingness, into your cells and into your DNA, they will activate as and when your higher heart achieves the appropriate frequency. So we surrender now to the light. We let go of our ego self, of our human personality, as we surrender to the higher aspects of self, allowing Archangel Metatron to bring into our being his codes of light. We remain in silence. Feel yourself drawing back, returning into your body in a perfect alignment. As you come back into your bodies, into your room, feel your feet on the ground, your presence here in this room, bringing back with you as much of the higher light as you can hold. Remember that you can reconnect anytime you wish. With love and light.